Hi YouTube. In this video we're going to cover the Faber-Castell Grip Trio Sharpener. Okay, well, this is it. The Faber-Castell Grip Trio Sharpener. Not sure where the grip is. They got these little dots here, just like they have on these, grip pencils. They got all these dots, but those dots on the pencils are actually raised so that you have a grip. This is just painted on. So there's no grip there. So I'm not quite sure why they call it grip. And of course, it's made in China. What isn't? Okay. And just giving you kind of an outside view of this. It is made out of plastic, gray plastic, with this, black paint job here, black arrows, black lettering. Let you get that to focus there. There you go, since 1761. And the arrows there, apparently your fingers go right here and these arrows are here, and you pull it apart and you can open it up, and there you go. And this is your color grip. And this is your universal. So this would be like for your colored pencils, and this would be for the jumbo size pencils, and then this one would be for your regular size pencils. So we will definitely test that out. We get some light on the subject here. There we go, so that you can see it a little better. So let me get some pencils and we will test this out. One is, here's a jumbo pencil for that one right there. And why don't we just grab, here I have a kind of a dulled Derwent graphite F pencil. So we'll sharpen that one as well. And then we need a color pencil. Hey, I got an old pack of Crayola colored pencils, just little cheap pencils that I snagged from my daughter's bedroom just now, and I guess we'll just take any one of these. I'll take the blue one and we'll work with that. Okay, so first things first. Let's start with the regular pencil hole here. Yep, had to break the old tip. So you just put it in that hole right there. Universal. Not sure what that means. Okay, this sharpener does not stop sharpening, so you're going to need to pull the pencil out periodically and check to see if your pencil's sharpened. Otherwise, you're going to sharpen this all the way down into a stub. So it's done, and that's what it looks like. We get that to focus, and as you can see, it's just kind of, a small point type sharpener. If you're okay with that, it doesn't expose very much lead. I imagine that you're not going to get a lot of writability out of that particular point. And to give you a comparison, for example, okay, take that out of the way, and you can compare the points. There you go. So this is definitely a short type of a point, kind of a snub point there, compared to what I like is a little more of a longer point there. Even you get more graphite to write with, as you can see right there. Okay, so that's pretty small. But anyway, I wanted you to be able to see, you know, exactly what kind of a point that you're likely going to be able to get using this Faber-Castell Grip Trio, 1, 2, 3 I guess is where the trio comes from, Grip Trio Pencil Sharpener. So there you go, that's that one right there. Now, what about the old jumbo Golden Bear from Palomino? That's the jumbo pencil. You can see that it's a whopper of a pencil, and I already have a pretty nice point on that, but as it goes, bye-bye point. Yeah, that's kind of hard to break too. That's a pretty thick core. So let's see how this puppy does here in the jumbo. Okay, and there's the jumbo point. I think it does a pretty good job sharpening jumbo pencils. Now, if you're wondering how does this compare to another jumbo sharpener, for example, well, let's test that out next. Okay, so I'm going to take another pencil, another jumbo here, and let's see, for example, I'm going to use this M&R sharpener because it has a jumbo part to it, and yes, there is a video that I've done on this one, so you can check that out if you like. Okay, and we'll just put that in there. Let's see if there's a difference in points, or at least give you something to compare with. Okay, I think that's going to be as good as it's going to get. And it too is, oops, well, that's not good. It just broke my point. So, I broke my point. Oh well. Let's try it again. Guess it's not a very good endorsement of my M&R breaking my point like that. Or it could just be that I'm extremely aggressive with my sharpeners. Let's see how that compares. The Faber is on the right. Oh, I just poked myself. Oh, that was delightful. Alright, here we go. I would say that they're pretty much the same. I mean, you're not... Yeah, they're pretty much the same. The Faber has kind of a narrower little tip there, which I think would be easier to break off if you'll notice real close here. Yeah, it has this little say that breaks off. Other than that, I think they're pretty much the same. And that's with this M&R, for example, and this here. And I'll do one more. Let me get this again, because I broke that point off. There we go. Put that off to the side. All right, let's try. Will it fit in this Generals? No, so forget it. That's not going to work. Put it in this one here. This will fit anything. Look at the size of that monster. Even the jumbo pencil, you know, just wallows in there. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's about as useless as it gets. There you go. Okay, let's get rid of that. And it's the same pretty much. Okay, and let's use, this is the Deli Sweet Memories And then we'll try that out. And I love it because it stops when it's done. Oh boy. Okay. There you go. No contest. Look at that. All right. The Faber's on the right. And my hand crank, Sweet Memories Deli. There's a video on it in my playlist. Check it out. But look at that. Now that is sweet. Look at the size. Look at the size of that. Okay. Now that's a point. All right. And that's the same as this one right here. This is the Dali, as you can see, and that will likely also produce a super long point. And this one here, you have to kind of hold it out like that with your finger. This is the part I don't like. Or well, there you go, like that. And I'll just stick that in there. And okay, I'm going to guess that that's done. And that's also a very long point too. So the hand cranks are definitely the way to go, but we're reviewing this, and so this is the point that you will get with the jumbo size universal of the Faber-Castell. Okay, and there's your comparison. So far we have compared the points of the Faber-Castell to that of other sharpeners, and you can see that actually this is the wrong one. Here we go. You can see that it overall makes a shorter point. So if you're okay with that, then that's fine, because it does sharpen just fine. And then last but not least, the color pencil sharpener, which is right there. You get a close up. There you go. And I'll give you the close up of that too, so you can see what that is. Okay. And so I guess color pencil sharpeners are supposed to be different. I don't know. Okay, and there you go. Sharpens color pencils just fine. And again, it's, you know, the short points, but you know, that's what it does. It does short points. So it's a good pencil sharpener as long as, you know, you are okay with, you know, just a regular old short point. And for a lot of uses, a short point is just fine. But if you want to do longer points, this is not the sharpener for you. So that's the purpose of these reviews, is so that you will know how this produces a point for you compared to what you're actually looking for. So you know that. Now, the last thing we have to consider here is the cleanup. And that is, you close this like that, and then you can kind of put your finger over this lip. There's a lip here on both sides. You can put your finger over this lip and just kind of pull that out. Okay, and you can clean the inside of your sharpener. And the same goes with the other side. Put your finger over the other lip so that you can pull that part out, and again clean the other side. So it has two compartments, you know, so that it can take care of each one of these sharpeners here. And the hinge, as you can see right here, is simply a is a plastic hinge. It's not metal, and so over time that's going to snap. Okay, you can start to see it wearing already right here, and I haven't even used it that much. Once before I did the video, and then now. So you do this a few times, and then pretty soon you will not have a hinge. But you know what? That really doesn't invalidate the sharpener, because you can still snap them together and then just snap them apart when you want to use them, snap them back together. No big deal. But right now it is hinged together, and that should work a few times, I imagine. I don't want to sit here and go like this. Okay, it works 384 times. Well, we'd be here for a while. So there you go. There's nothing more that I can say about this. It's the Faber-Castell Grip Trio Sharpener. And well, that's about it. Well, thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked the review. And if so, please give me a thumbs up. Really would appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, because I come out with 1 to 2 videos or more per week. You don't want to miss them. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.